Welcome my channel. Today, we talk about hot trending topic. The reality of being a new YouTuber. We all have dreams. Some of us dream of becoming artists, writers, or filmmakers. Others dream of starting a business, traveling the world, or simply finding a way to share their passion with others. But dreams, no matter how big or small, often come with a heavy dose of self-doubt. That little voice in our heads whispers, what if I fail? What if people don't like it? What if I'm not good enough? These questions can paralyze us, keeping us stuck in the comfort zone of someday. But what if I told you that living your dream is easier than you think? What if the key to unlocking your potential lies not in the destination, but in the journey itself? We've all heard the stories. YouTube sensations who seemingly rose to fame overnight, quitting their 9-to-5 jobs and living the dream. But what about the other side of the story? What about the messy, uncertain, and often discouraging journey of starting from zero? What happens when you're not an overnight success but someone trying to figure it out one video at a time? This is the story in YouTube, a raw, unfiltered look at starting a channel from scratch. It's a tale of highs and lows, small victories and big lessons, and ultimately, a reminder that the journey is just as important as the destination. If you've ever dreamed of starting something new but felt held back by fear or self-doubt, this video is for you. The journey began with a decision to stop dreaming and start doing. Like many of us, the creator had heard the success stories of YouTubers who had made it big. But instead of waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect idea, they decided to dive in headfirst. The goal wasn't to become an overnight sensation. It was to learn, grow, and see what was possible. This is the lesson for anyone chasing a dream. Starting is the hardest part. We often wait for the perfect moment, the perfect idea, or the perfect conditions. But the truth is, there is no perfect moment. The best time to start is now. As the creator put it, the first step is the hardest, but it's also the most important. Today, I want to talk about the story of two cases, a filmmaker from the Netherlands, and a 60-year-old former television creative director named David Colby. Both of them faced their fears, embraced their passions, and discovered that the dream they were chasing was closer than they ever imagined. Their journeys are not just about success. They're about self-discovery, courage, and the transformative power of starting. Firstly, I want to talk about a filmmaker. He is young. If you're ambitious but lazy, please watch this video. The filmmaker's story begins with a dream to be a YouTuber. Like many of us, he admired creators who shared their stories with the world, and he wanted to do the same. But every time he got close to starting, self-doubt held him back. What if people think I'm weird? What if they don't like my content? What if I'm too late? These questions haunted him, and for years, his dream remained just that, a dream. But then, something shifted. He realized that his dream wasn't about becoming a successful YouTuber. It was about creating, storytelling, and sharing his passion with the world. This simple yet profound shift in mindset changed everything. He stopped chasing external validation, subscribers, views, and fame, and started focusing on what truly mattered, the joy of creating. This is a lesson we can all learn from. So often, we chase dreams without understanding why we want them. We measure our worth by external achievements, how many followers we have, how much money we make, or how successful we appear to others. But true fulfillment comes from within. It comes from doing what you love, regardless of the outcome. The filmmaker's journey wasn't easy. There were moments of self-doubt, blank screens, and the fear of not having anything worth saying. But every time he felt stuck, he reminded himself of his why. He reminded himself that this wasn't about perfection or external validation. It was about creating, storytelling, and connecting, and that kept him going. Next, we will be David Colby's story. It's never too late to start. David Colby's story is equally inspiring. At 57, after a 24-year career in television, David found himself at a crossroads. His position was eliminated, and he was forced to ask himself, what do I do now? For many, this could have been a moment of despair. But for Kevin, it was an opportunity to reinvent himself. He started a YouTube channel, not knowing where it would lead. At first, he struggled to find his footing. He experimented with different types of content, learned the ropes of video editing, and slowly built an audience. But the turning point came when he stopped trying to figure out other platforms and focused solely on YouTube. He realized that YouTube wasn't just a platform. It was a community, a place where he could share his knowledge, connect with others, and make a difference. David's story is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to start. Whether you're 40, 50, or 60, you have something valuable to offer. Your life experience, your knowledge, and your unique perspective are gifts that the world needs. As David puts it, there's something different between you and everyone else, and that's you. Both the filmmaker and David Colby discovered that the key to living their dreams was letting go of the outcome. The filmmaker realized that his dream wasn't about becoming a successful YouTuber. It was about the joy of creating. David realized that his channel wasn't about making money or gaining fame. It was about sharing his knowledge and connecting with others. This is a lesson we could all apply to our own lives. So often, we chase dreams without understanding why we want them. We measure our worth by external achievements. How many followers we have, how much money we make, or how successful we appear to others. But true fulfillment comes from within. It comes from doing what you love, regardless of the outcome. Both stories highlight the messy, imperfect process of creation. The filmmaker thought it would take him 2 or 3 weeks to create his first video. Instead, it took over 2 months. David Colby's journey was equally challenging. He had to learn new skills, experiment with different types of content, and navigate the ups and downs of building an audience. Whether you're pursuing a creative passion, starting a new career, or working towards a personal goal, the process is rarely linear. There will be ups and downs, moments of doubt, and unexpected challenges. But it's in these moments that we grow the most. It's in these moments that we discover our resilience, our creativity, and our ability to adapt. Perhaps the most inspiring part of both stories is the decision to start. The filmmaker sat down and wrote his first script despite the fear of failure. David Colby hit record on his first video, despite the uncertainty of what lay ahead. Both of them took that first step, even though it was scary. Starting is often the hardest part. We wait for the perfect moment, the perfect idea, or the perfect conditions. But the truth is, there is no perfect moment. The best time to start is now. It's about taking that first step, even if it's small, and then taking the next step, and the next. It's about trusting the process and allowing the journey to unfold. As both the filmmaker and David Colby reflect on their journeys, they realize that the dream isn't some distant goal or external achievement. The dream is in the journey itself. It's in the act of creating, the process of learning, and the joy of sharing their passion with the world. So often, we chase after dreams without realizing that the true fulfillment comes from the journey, not the destination. This doesn't mean that the journey will always be easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt. But when we focus on the process and find joy in the act of creation, we discover that living our dream is not only possible but deeply rewarding. So, what can we learn from these two inspiring stories? Success isn't about subscribers, views, or financial gain. It's about doing what you love and finding fulfillment in the process. Let go of external validation. Ask yourself why. Before chasing a dream, take the time to understand why it matters to you. What is the deeper purpose behind your goal? When you connect with your why, the journey becomes more meaningful. Creation is rarely perfect, and that's okay. Embrace the struggles, learn from the setbacks, and find joy in the journey. The best time to start is now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take that first step, even if it's small, and trust the process. The dream isn't some distant goal, it's in the journey itself. Find joy in the act of creation, and let the process guide you. If you're someone who dreams of creating but feels stuck, these stories are for you. They're a reminder that the dream is closer than you think. It's not about reaching some distant goal. It's about taking that first step and embracing the journey. Whether you're an aspiring YouTuber, a writer, an artist, or someone with a passion waiting to be unleashed, the time to start is now. Remember, The journey itself is the dream. It's in the act of creating, the process of learning, and the courage to take that first step. So, what's your dream? What's that one thing that keeps popping back into your mind? Whatever it is, know that it's closer than you think. Take that first step, embrace the journey, and let the dream unfold. Because living your dream isn't just possible, it's waiting for you to take the first step. These stories are a testament to the power of mindset, the importance of self-discovery, and the courage to start. They're a reminder that the dream is not some distant goal, it's in the journey itself. So, take that first step, embrace the process, and let the dream unfold. Because living your dream is not only possible, it's closer than you think. I hope that through today's sharing session, I can provide you with a different perspective to help you find a path that suits you. These are some of my thoughts in today's video. If you feel this useful content, please share it with your friends and family. In addition, YouTube's algorithm prioritizes videos with many likes and subscriptions. So, if you enjoyed this video, please click the like and subscribe buttons to help more people see and know about this content. Thank you for watching and listening.